It's not a perfect Void Spirit game, but he does give them what they need in the sense that they have someone to go on the sniper.
The rest of the initiation for his team.
Looks like we're going to see a bit of a scuffle for this one bounty room, but Fishman will pick it up. Might end up paying for this, though, with his life. Spin coming out from Duracho. Oh, they're not going to be able to quite finish as Duracho sits very low himself. This is looking very scary. Kataomi getting that first blood, and they'll get themselves a second kill on Tofu. It's really paid off, that little tri-lane that they did earlier. It's a bit of a dive, though, here in the top lane. Ace, Malthus out. It's gonna get followed up, so they'll end up losing Ace, but they might be able to get the kill over onto Pure. Chase down, they'll get Toby, so moves being made by the Gladiators.
They're gonna have to rely on, Clockwork and the Puck joining together to connect with a core, whilst, Visage, recovers quite a lot.
Give a Dream Coil getting committed here in the middle lane as the chase is down over onto Kataomi. He's gone a bit too far. Stormstormer, he wants his kill on Celery. Oh, but Celery is going to be able to survive it. As now Stormstormer trying to get this final hit off. Does manage to take down Celery, and boom. Not going to be able to quite close the gap just yet. They are taking
this is a rare moment where your carry's just been... Oh, hold on.
There's a black hole over on 2 on the back lines. Crystal Maiden trying to do what she can here. Toby will fall. They get the leash off over from the side from the Puck. Ace, though, he's still alive. His Sorcerer will fall to Tofu, so that Crystal Maiden coming into hand again. But Duracho finding Fishman will earn his team another kill. Now, they do have to be a bit careful because the Doom has finished up that Blink Dagger. Although Fishman finding an opening is going to put the pressure over onto Celery. And Celery will... Oh, at the last second, he does end up falling to Sniper. But the pressure is on the mid tower.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And I think you're okay with losing both of those supports. Whether you're Entity, you weren't able to quite slow them down, but on Gladiators, you do manage to get yourself the tower that you really want. Yeah, the Wraith Pack's out. Little floaty skull boy. Pure on the back lines, fighting Tope with the spin coming out over, but then we also have a black hole, and Boom's just slicing through people. Duracho will help out on top. And now Stormstormer, they do need to have some sort of a lockdown. They don't really have it as they do finally manage to take down Ace, but Pure, he's gonna pay for this, it seems, or is he? Because those bounces are not looking like the luckiest. Everybody's caught in these cogs out the side. They can't get over there to the Sniper, though. It's looking a little bit dangerous now for Boom. This gets clicked down. It's a triple kill. And Celery, oh, Celery, what are you doing, buddy? He really wanted the Sniper, but this is not going to work. It's an ultra kill.
Oh, you play against Sniper.
On Sniper, so if they do get... Oh boy, yep, there's the blink coming up from Kataomi, but do you have to be careful because there is, of course, but the follow-up here from Fishman. Good holding there with that Dream Coil. End up losing Fishman, Kataomi, but the CM ult is just doing a decent amount of damage. But she is going to fall as the rest of Entity now. They're chasing Duracho, going back in for the Omni Slash, realizing that Toby's not going to probably be able to survive this, and indeed he is not. They'll go after some of those birds too.
Try and just kind of do something. They've been reacting for quite some time. Now they get the 4-man smoke.
They're going to play around Toby here in this mid lane. Hookshot won't connect, but they do drop the coil. They've got a silence over onto Boom. They'll be able to finish him off very easily, but they will find the Doom out the side. Then they cancel out the black hole. Still going to end up losing Toby. They've got Fishman and their coils. Looks like they'll end up losing Tofu, but he's already got the ultimate off. Now Duracho chasing forward. They get the silence. The rest of the side of Gladiators, they're on the hunt. They want the Sniper. They have to close the gap, and it looks like with the blink coming out here from Ace, they get the spin. This should be finally a kill on Sniper. It's the first one. He's going to be coming up again. Ace, though, is going to fall to Stormstormer on the back lines. They need to just be able to close this gap. There's the BKB Celery. Oh, Celery, he's going to get cut down by the Sniper. Duracho, last man standing here on the side of Gladiators. Stormstormer is just relentlessly chasing after him.
And make a move. Oh, nice cheeky quick D-wall from Stormstormer.
Okay, all right. We get the Doom off. This is not looking great for the Void Spirit, so he's going to be the first one to fall as they're finding the opening. The hookshot doesn't connect. The rest of the Gladiators backing off. Stormstormer is up on the hillside as they get the spin off from Duracho. He's looking over to Fishman. There's going to be that black hole holding the puck into place, but he's got an Aeon disc, so it's going to take a little bit more than that. We did get the flyback coming out from Clock. Gonna follow up over onto the Crystal Maiden. She's sitting so very low, but they'll turn their attention now over to Duracho. He is just all by himself, and they'll clean him up as Celery goes, drops the overgrowth. They get the nice silence because the Void Spirit, he's back in play. He's gonna be able to take down multiples over on the side of the Entity. More P just flying back right now. They want to get into this fight. They don't want to give up the Roche. Celery just gonna get chased down though by one of Toby's birds. And Sniper creeping, following, seeing what else he can get. Still looking. Boom. Running into quite a few people, but he is elusive. Turns back around. They found Pure. He's got the BKB. He's got the spider legs. He's going to be able to go and climb to safety. And he's just hiding. They find the opening over onto Duracho. Can they get the final hit off is the question. He's spinning to win. He's trying to get out of here as fast as possible. Ace showing up, drops the Midnight Pulse, slows them down. Is going to be turned ethereal by Stormer and Duracho. He's trying to be patient. He's looking to see if he can re-engage here. But Ace is going to fall. And they'll take down that healing ward. They're chasing after Boom. Oh my god, it's a massacre. Entity also smoked. Reveal Fishman.
Only a clock.
That's their best case scenario here if your Entity is. They see themselves a Crystal Maiden. Force staff forward. Will protect a little bit longer. The jump here comes from Kataomi. There's not going to be a black hole available, so they'll take out Enigma. The spin coming through here. Crystal Maiden, she was trying to get the dance off, but is going to fall. And they'll follow up with an Omni Slash. Boom, can he finish off? Can they finally get Stormstormer? Yes, they can. They'll go and use that overgrowth. Duracho is stuck here over on the side. We'll see the buyback come out from Stormstorm as they'll lose Boom. The chase is on Celery, trying to hide within his people in the tree line as he's being hunted by Toby. Does have to be careful. They'll get the slow, the nuke, everything they need to cut down a tree as Kataomi will join in and help out. Heard a Dream Coil over here. Oh, it's CM, yep. CM realizing Doom's gonna get used. The BKB was already hit. They'll follow up with some overgrowth and see if they can kind of close the gap. The follow up, the Idol chase after Fishman. They're going for Pure. They want the Sniper. And there's gonna be the buyback coming out from Clockwork. This is not looking good though for Duracho over here. He's just getting stunned and chained up. He just can't do anything as he's gonna get cut down by Pure. The chase is on over onto Boom. Ethereal Blade coming to play. They gotta just get this Void Spirit out of there, and he cannot do it fast enough. Ace now hiding in the pit. He has to blink out. Yeah, and even if you're not that squishy, it's still very frightening with the amount of damage he can do. They've got the Swift Blink picked up on him, which is something that I know that Duracho would love, as Stormstormer's just poking and prodding over on the side. They'll go for the black hole, but it doesn't do a whole heck of anything. In fact, Ace, he is just getting clicked away. He will melt. And now Duracho, he is just held. Yeah, this is looking real scary. The GG gets called. Gladiators realizing that they just cannot do enough against the side of Entity, not with this lineup.
I think it's a good way to damage mitigate, especially if they buy a pipe on him at a reasonably okay time.
This bot lane's gone so well for them.
Top lane, they're putting the pressure on Ace, and that'll finally be our first blood at 7 minutes in.
So even if you're under pressure in a matchup that's not good for you, you're naturally closer to your own tower. So that chase down that Luna often needs in a lane to be good at, multiple Lucent Beams, getting the clicks. You're so close to your tier 1 safe lane tower that you're not really going to go down. As you see,
oh, Fishman?
Pugner, hold.
They got him. Gonna run into Kataomi.
Surprise.
Lucent Beam, yeah, that isn't really that big of a surprise. I don't know. They kind of sauntered their way over, but that's a nice pick off here for the side of Gladiators. Definitely necessary. They do have Doom, though, online. Gonna be the jump forward here from Stormstormer. Good swap here coming out from Tofu, buying them a little bit more time. They'll end up losing the Vengeful. And this Roche is sitting quite low. Drop Fireball on the ground. They want to go back in, but trying to find that angle here. It's looking to be a little bit scary. Boom continues to push. It's going to push them back just a little bit.
I mean, every other word does sound like that from him, so that's fair.
That or Gyrocopter. Fireball placed. They're playing this very slowly. Duracho has to be careful because it's going to get very low being around this Roche. You see the Isle sitting on the outside. Going for the Eclipse, wanting to just see if they can get this kill in time. Kataomi snatches up the Aegis as they'll follow up with the black hole. Kataomi, he's still alive. Now, finally, he will go down, but then the follow-up coming out, the Slight coming through from the Ember. They'll end up losing the Venge. They've got the Fiend's Gate up, but the rest of the team, they're hunting. They get off some nice chains. Going to Slight forward here over onto Stormstormer. They need a little bit more damage. Chase is on. Good split Earth, though, coming out from Pure as he's just doing too much as the reload will drag back. Boom, he wants this kill. He's going to be able to go and grab it. As now the rest of the side of the Gladiators, trying to close the distance, trying to get themselves something else as Kataomi next to die, as we'll take over the area here.
BKB on Ember. It's a brand new item there as well. That's a reveal.
Okay, it's gonna be Tofu who gets jumped on, so it's not the worst here going for Gladiators, but what is the worst is this black hole coming out from Toby. They already had the Doom up. They got Duracho, take down Ace, and Boom is now forced to pop the BKB.
Honestly feels like Scardy Satanic kind of territory. All the drawn out fights.
We do have the Nihilism now picked up too for this Shrek. Positioning going to be key here. They're grouped up very tightly. Do have to be careful as Pure chasing down. They've already used the jump over on the back line. It's chasing down Celery. It's just burning over here to the Shrek. They go for the swap because the Doom did get used over onto Boom. They'll end up losing Celery, so they're going to buy back. Wants to be back into the fight, but Tofu is going to be next, as they're just getting chipped down and burnt here. Back and forth. They need to finish off this Shrek, but they just don't seem to have quite enough damage. And they go for the black hole, grabbing over onto 3. They're stunned up. They're taking the damage. The follow-up then Toby. Yes, all right. That's going to be a double kill coming out for Boom.
40 seconds deep into the fight, so both teams, they got to be careful.
Duracho popping the BKBs, overcharged by Celery, but just have to be a bit careful. You can see Boom on the back lines, popping his own BKB, chasing down Kataomi. Should be a dead Doom. The chase is on. They have the... Okay, all right, the IO coming in. Gotta make sure that Luna can get out safely, as not looking so great here for Tofu. And that's a lot of damage being placed on the draw. Yeah, that's gonna be Fishman. And the follow-up here from Ace. He's been vesseled, and he's gonna try to do some more damage over to Stormstormer, but he's already popped his own BKB, so looks like he should be able to escape. Bigger fish to fry, maybe hoping they can get this little Shrek. Look, they're waiting patiently. Sidestep the split earth. Try to handle this Shrek, hold him into place. He's popping his BKB. He can dish out a lot of damage with this Pulse Nova. Ace is trying to run away, trying to get out there fast enough. And the IO will try to keep him alive a little bit longer, but not sure if it's going to be quite enough as they just melt. We lose 3 over on the side of Gladiators. And oh God, it is just a Boom now alive. The Doom is back up. They're just going to chase down this Ember, and it's going to be a team wipe. And the Roche is there.
For Entity as well.
Yeah, for the taking.
Unless Luna just gets picked up here.
Ooh, okay. Trying to break the ankles. No, they see her. They see this Luna. She doesn't have anyone here to help her. Bumps the BKB. They even go for the Doom. Trying to go in there. Can they get out in time? No, they cannot. It was a valiant play from Celery, but it will be the death of the IO and the death of the Luna.
That's
like taunting a little bit there with the courier. Gonna stun off, but yeah, he's just being allowed to wander around. Get the swap up, Ace. It's just, hey, save me, punish him. He still has the Aegis though. This is not looking that scary for him, honestly. Stormstormer does manage to find the Vengeful Spirit, so Tofu will be falling, and then he's gonna just pop that Aegis. Can they kill him a second time, though, is the question. It is kind of scary here. I'm not sure if they'll be able to, especially not with the rest of the team nearby. Fishman, of course, he's in position. If needed, he can heal Pure back up. Stormstormer, whoever he likes. You know, if you believe in yourself, other people will believe in you. This is scary for Duracho here. They can see it. Pure leading forward, gets his arm off. The mech gets used, but they're trying to get the stuns. Are they going to be able to do it fast enough? Toby, they're going in. They'll be able to make sure that this IO cannot do anything. Fishman taking a lot of damage over the back line, so it's not looking for Duracho. He's going to be next to fall, as now Ace getting just chipped away by Kataomi. Tofu barely alive here. He's gonna try to teleport out, but you know who's not gonna be able to is Boom, as they just walk right up, stun him in place, and put the pressure. Got a lot of refreshers.
Just wait, see the smoke now. Yeah.
Coming out here, we got the refresher for the eating, but we also have refreshing Doom though. Duracho leading the charge. Toby getting into position here. Knows that he has to be careful, because if he... Yeah, all right, there it is. There's going to be the first one to fall. As now they'll follow up and put all of their damage onto this Luna. A good swap coming out again will protect Tofu. Getting left behind Duracho, though, trying to find this opening. Does manage to land a Lucent Beam over to Kataomi, who's going to have to go and pop that BKB. As you can see now, the Shrek getting onto the back lines. He's doing so much damage as he takes on Tofu. You lose Celery. Duracho, he's left all alone. He doesn't have anyone to buff him at this point. So the Luna, he's going to die. The Fiend's Gate was up. They doomed the Underlord over here on the side. And they're looking for more. And it's looking like they'll get themselves an Underlord, and perhaps they'll get themselves a Boom, too. As he'll get himself a kill before trying to run away, but still, Shrek hunting him on the hunt. Almost they know this, so they'll drop the ward immediately, countered. They're looking to make this initiation. Again, the Shrek, he does so much. He just goes right in, over in the back, and two of them immediately just get obliterated. The Black Hole does indeed get used over onto the Luna Ace. It's not looking good. It's going to finally get the kill over onto the Shrek, as they'll turn this right back around. They'll find Fishman. And now the chase is on another Black Hole though, coming out from Toby as he's dragging back over onto multiples. They'll be able to take down Boom. And they're looking to clean up now over on the Gladiators. Duracho to fall. Ace is next. And they'll clean up Tofu. That is a team wipe coming out from the side of Entity. And this is a Roche that is
pretty well.
It's looking very powerful. It's looking like this might even be the beginning of the end, especially if we lose Duracho here. Yeah, this is... All right, I hope it's a short trip home, but they're trying... Oh, he's not even going to be able to save him, is he? Oh, my word. That should not be allowed. Yeah, that's a tip. That is indeed a tip. The GGs get called. Entity, they're just playing such clean-looking Dota today. They're feeling good. They take down the Gladiators.
Yeah, this was a much, I'd say a much stronger performance from last year, I think.
Yeah, stop wasting my time trying to get mine, get out the way, move, trying to get paid, bands on the way, just bought a safe, ooh, crib with a gate, I need me a lake, but that's on the way, ooh, yeah, that's on the way, yeah, that's on the